Yo. Today we're going to be using AI to make a music video. If you haven't heard, Google just dropped a new AI video generator called Veo 3, and it has some really breathtaking visuals. Really interesting stuff. And basically I paid for a month of Veo 3 to generate some videos, and we're gonna see if we can make a music video using only footage from Veo 3. Now, I've never actually made a music video before. I've been making my own music for a few years, but no music videos. I don't do a ton of video editing, mostly just the stuff on this channel. So this should be interesting because we're not going to do any crazy editing. It's going to be really relying on the videos generated by Veo 3. So if I can make a music video with it, then someone who's actually good at video editing could probably make something pretty cool. The song we're going to use for this is called No Ghost by me, Cook Sushi. It's a little over a year old at this point, but I just felt like it was a song that could have a clear visual associated with it. You know, you got ghosts, stuff like that. You got ghosts. That's mostly it. You got ghosts. I also do just want to say, I know this video is kind of controversial in some people's eyes. AI is bad. I don't really think so. I think it'll just become a tool like everything else, kind of the same way that when electric instruments were invented, then people were saying they weren't real instruments. I also think a lot of garbage can be generated with AI. Just because you generate something doesn't make you a great artist, but it's in the same exact way that with a DAW for making music, for example, you can make a simple drum loop. That doesn't mean it's good. So with an AI, if you just type in a prompt and have it generate something, usually it doesn't connect as much as something that has more human effort put into it. So maybe by generating multiple videos, putting them together, you know, this is so much effort. No, I'll try to do some more editing and stuff, but I don't think AI is evil, is what I'm trying to say here. Here's a few seconds of the song we're using. Okay, let's get into trying to make this video. So here is where we can generate our videos. I did run a few test generations and had my friends come up with some. I'll put some of them on the screen somewhere. So I think what will play to the strengths of this video generation is if we have a central character who's easily identifiable and have them go throughout different scenes. That sounds really basic, but I think having something like someone with a sheet over their head to look like a ghost with like a specific color of shoes, maybe yellow, maybe, I don't know. But that could keep some character consistency so it seems like all the videos belong together. I also haven't really tried much animated stuff, so I'm gonna try that out first. Okay, I think the best way to get into this is just to start generating things and see what happens. So right now we've got this. An early 2000s style cartoon of a boy covered in a sheet who appeared like a ghost. The boy has blue jeans and yellow shoes. The boy is walking through a crowded street market at sunset. The market is bustling with people trying to sell their wares and get the attention of the ghost boy. The ghost boy rushes through the crowds. People interact with the vendors all around and partake in various street activities. I really don't know how animation is on this, so we're gonna find out. Now we wait. Okay. This is not what I wanted at all. Kind of funny though. Okay. It's not playing. Bruh, give me my little cartoon. This is the kind of music video stuff we're looking for. This is not anything like what we're gonna need here. So it seems like real life footage does much better than cartoons, from what I've seen. Also, since this is a music video, we're not really going to be using the sound from any of these videos, even though it does generate sound, which is pretty cool. I think animated isn't really going to work, so let's try some real life stuff.
It was at this moment the disaster struck.
Hey guys. So unfortunately, my computer just crashed and I lost like over an hour or something of footage, so that's kind of annoying. As you can see, we have these stupid videos here. They're not all stupid. This one's kind of cool. So I think we're gonna use that as our intro to the video. Yeah, I was mid-editing and then it crashed and OBS did not record this stuff. It's pretty disappointing. I had some good reactions in here. Like when I revealed this one earlier, you guys missed out on my reaction to this. We also have some of these videos of him running through the forest and heavy metals playing in the background for some reason. Like we got this one. You guys missed out on a lot. We also got this one. This one is new. I haven't even watched this one yet. Let's see, guys. Okay. It's definitely some deer. And so far with the actual video, we have this. Let's get lost on the way. That's it. These guys didn't miss out on that much, but you know, stuff's coming together. It's a new day. I was kind of discouraged by the footage loss we had before, but we aren't that far into the video anyway. So today should go better. Let's check out this. I don't like how you can see his upper body so much. Okay, that shot at the end could be used for something. I have a very rough idea for the music video at this point. I forget what I explained the last time. I don't know. I'm probably gonna cut a good amount. Basically, I kind of want this ghost character moving through seemingly uninhabited areas until it comes face to face with human beings at some point and kind of like connects with them. And I guess this kind of represents some kind of like creative ghost spirit human energy thing. You know, the classics. Classic story. It's the classic ghost spirit creative energy classic story. It's a tale as old as time, really. Okay, let's check these out. Yeah, these suck, man. I have an idea for one shot that I could make like a super wide shot. If I got a kind of wide shot of him running, like a stationary camera, he's running across like a field or something. I could take that shot and take a screenshot of it and bring it into some AI software that could extend the outside so that I could kind of zoom out and then have the clip playing in the middle. So that's like a super wide shot. So I'm gonna try to do that. Okay, this one's ready. Let's check it out. It didn't work. This is close. This is close, but I need it wider. I guess we'll do a super wide shot. So far, I would say this is not ready to make music videos, you know? At least not, you don't have a ton of control. You kind of gotta work with what you got. Like, I technically could use this one, but I don't know why the running is so, like, annoying. Like, why is he staggering so much? Let's check this, though. Okay. This isn't horrible. I might be able to make it stationary somehow. I used an AI image extender to extend this a few times, but it looks kind of crappy, so I've got to clean this up, but I think we could get a cool shot out of this. Okay, that took a while, but it looks pretty clean. So let's get it back over into the video. Welcome back. It's been a few days. I've been working on the music video on and off throughout the past week. I'm just gonna give a little update on where we're at. So for the beginning, I decided to do this little pause effect. I'll show you right now. Let's get lost on the way. Choose your thoughts so you can't. Since all the clips can only be 8 seconds, I feel like having this little pause effect gives me some control, cutting it off at the parts I don't want. I'm not really the greatest editor, so it's been difficult for me to come up with cool effects. I'm also using the free version of DaVinci, so let me know down in those comments if there's any good free ways to make music video effects. Then I kind of started building the climax of the music video. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna show right now, but we got like this guy coming face to face with this guy, and then there's like a trippy, epic brain blast moment. I don't know, it's been difficult to figure out what the best types of clips are to generate to keep everything consistent and make it seem like it's part of the same music video. So I'll run through what I have with the ending so far. Not sure how much I'll show, but here you go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pretty cool. And I'd say the concept for the music video at this point is kind of like this ghost man right here is traveling around different settings and looking for this guy that he comes face to face with at the end. I don't know who the guy is. I don't know who the ghost guy is, but so I'm gonna keep working on this and I will come back with an update soon. We're back. The video's done, it's edited, it's ready to be viewed. Now, overall, I think the video turned out okay. I just wanted to do a little wrap up at the end here, going through some of the things that I learned during the process, some things I would do differently if I did it again. So for the deal that I did, it was $125 for access to the program for 1 month, and you got to generate 125 videos using the most recent model. You can actually burn through those videos pretty quick, especially because of all the inconsistencies they have. If you do run out of tokens though, you can pay a minimum of $25 more to get 25 more videos, so I ended up doing that at the end to finish the video. It's really unfortunate that currently there's no way to redo a take. I don't know how they'd possibly do that without there being some way to cheat the system, but I would very frequently get shots that were just completely unusable. Or in the video, there are some shots that I just left in there. Like for example, the ghost character I was using would often get eyes on the back of his head, and one time I went through and tried to fix it and it was really annoying, so I just left it for a few other shots. If I had unlimited generations, I would have kept generating more to get better shots, but I unfortunately did not. I think if I was doing this again in the future, I would definitely go with something that's less of a consistent character storyline thing. It seems like it'd be much better suited to some kind of montage style collage situation. Although with enough generations, I did get results that were more consistent than I was expecting. I think what will really take this to the next level is when you can edit individual clips rather than fully regenerating things. For example, very frequently there'd be a clip that was 90% there, but then there was one thing that would throw off the whole clip. So if it was possible for me to tell it just to remove that element, that would have helped a lot, but unfortunately that's not the case currently. I forget if I said this earlier, but I also realized they added a feature where you can input the first frame and have it generate from there. So like at the end when I have that like psychedelic trippy imagery thing, I would always screenshot the final frame of the previous video when I'd want it to cut, upload that in, and then have it generate the next part of the sequence. I tried to do that a few times with clips that had the actual character in them, and that always turned out much jankier. It only really worked with the more abstract videos. But I think adding more features like that to give the creator more control are really going to help take this type of thing to the next level. So in conclusion, I think this was a cool experiment and I'm glad I did it. I hope you guys enjoy the results. Since I am not a super experienced video editor, I feel like I didn't get the most out of these clips, and I think that someone who's a better video editor can definitely get way more out of a program like this. But at this point, I would say if you don't already have a lot of experience in video editing, you're not going to be able to make anything too mind-blowing beyond the initial 8-second clip, because it definitely takes a lot of finesse to make everything string together in a cohesive way. Like, there were definitely moments where I tried to use some creative editing to string things together, but it's still pretty sudden or like iffy, you know? Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can check out the full AI generated music video somewhere. I'll put it somewhere. Go watch, have a good one, see ya.